Martin Luther King, obviously. I submit to you that if a man hasn't discovered something he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Isn't that good? Or another one, Tozer says, it's not what you do that makes your work sacred, but why you do it. So you can be, quote, doing sacred work while you're in high school. Because again, your motive can be, yeah, get an education, but to make a difference for Christ in a couple of people's lives while you're there. Another one, if a vision doesn't cost you something, it's just a daydream. And then I love this one. The church that will impact the 21st century is the church whose dreams are bigger than its memories. Isn't that good? How, not just in the distant future, how now, whether you're in high school, whether you're here as a leader and you're working a job, it doesn't matter, in your family, how can you make a difference for Jesus Christ that lasts? And gosh, years ago, poem that I rewrote. Let me read it to you. I call it No Regrets. It's the kind of life I want you to have. He sat alone as he always does, the hardest hour of the day, as boisterous talk filled the room. For him, there was nothing to say. Another day at a table for six, and yet he sits alone. While names in the cafeteria are being shouted all around, he still remains super unknown. You walked right by him at school today. You didn't have the time. The cool lunch table needed you. You're the guy with the funny punchline. He's not the star. That guy, he's never been. For him, nothing's ever new. You probably don't even know his name. It seems that very few people do. But you walked right past high school revival today, and it wasn't in the cool table crowd. A life could have been changed by your friendship today if you would not have been as self-centered and proud. How long will you pursue what's empty, my friend? How long will you keep copping out? You have the crowd's approval, but heavens, I think there's some doubt. Maybe you thought by being top dog, by being prom king and real cool, that you could turn your high school around, but instead, you've probably played the fool. You'll never make a real difference while just trying to please the in crowd. Instead, when just one friend really comes to Christ, it will echo long and super loud. So just remember, you only get one shot at this time because your high school days are pretty set. On graduation day, as you walk a stage or an aisle, may you legit say, Jesus, no regret. Isn't that good?